what are the challenges that new farmers are running into? We already mentioned funding, but what are some more practical stuff? David, I want to start that one with you, because I know that you've been on the ground as a startup farmer and done the whole thing. So what are some of the top things that come to your mind?
I mean, as an urban farmer, the first barrier to entry is land, especially in Los Angeles, especially in West LA, where I'm from and started our operation. But it turns out that there's a lot of solutions to that. Like just recently, the state passed this measure that allows, it incentivizes vacant landowners to host farms on their properties for 5 years and tax that property at something comparable to Central Valley, California. So basically, you don't pay property taxes anymore. So if you can have a vacant lot, save some money over time, and so there's incentivizing people to make land available to farmers. Other opportunities that came up as a solution to that is schools. Like besides the city of LA, the second biggest landowner in LA is the school district, and they have about 5,000 acres of asphalt where there is no tennis court without a net, or, places that are used basically during earthquake drills. And if you think about that volume of land and the high productivity of the systems that we use, we can put a major dent into feeding the city using just those types of lands. So part of my excuse to why I want to train, put farms in schools is sort of like the carrot. Yes, there's this educational component, but the bigger picture beyond training the future farmers is that the schools could ultimately be the future farms themselves.
For you guys at Archie's Acres, you launch farmers out all the time. So what do you see as some of the things that they're running into within those first year or two?
Yeah, like you said, funding's always an issue. Regulation in terms of zoning, permitting for a greenhouse, particularly in counties like San Diego, is it's like permitting to build a mansion on the coastline. It's gotten really ridiculous. And then, talked about this earlier, but the Food Modernization Act is really a hindrance for small-scale growers. It's going to be very difficult for organic growers, particularly, and small-scale growers to comply with. It's going to be expensive, and it doesn't favor organic growers in any way.
So we say, don't get mad, get involved. Be active, read about it. And I can tell you, for funding, we've aligned ourselves with the Farm Service Agency. We worked with Whole Foods and their local producer loans. And so we've been able to answer a lot of those issues, matching our students up with the resources that are there. But we really need the people to support those local farms. It's building the base and holding that base and having more stores bring in local food, no matter where they are.